didn't know you were such a slacker. Come on, let's get moving. We're not frozen in place after all. I didn't know you were such a slacker. Come on, let's get moving. We're not frozen in place after all. I didn't know you were such a slacker. Come on, let's get moving. We're not frozen in place after all. I didn't know you were such a slacker. Seems all the other knights already have their hands full. I didn't know you were such a slacker. Seems all the other knights already have their hands full.
Okay, hi. Hello everyone, which is just one person right now. I forgot to get my glasses on, so I'm gonna put them on right now. But we're back to Genshin for a little bit today, because I'm trying to just make as much progress on this game as possible so we can get through it. And hopefully get on to more fun stuff once we're done with Sumeru. Okay, well, hopefully the audio will be good. Okay, it is so hot right now. I'm so mad about it. I feel like I had winter for like 2 weeks in in SoCal, and it sucks. It feels warm. It feels like spring. I have my fan on in my room. We're already in like uncomfortable PS4 streaming season, so not happy about it, but it's fine. Supposedly next week it's supposed to be colder, so hopefully. Another reason to get over with this stream series. I don't have to keep streaming from my damn PS4. Anyway, we're here. It's mid-afternoon for me. Hopefully I'm not muted. I haven't checked the audio. But just let me know. I think I'm fine. Okay. Yeah, I have my phone here. Alright, here we go. Yes, the suffering we must endure for Kaya every time. And Toma. We're gonna maybe see
Come
Toma
on,
later.
let's get moving. We're not frozen in place after all.
Okay, good. I'm not muted. Yeah, I just checked. I just feel like something's always wrong when I stream. So, hopefully the audio's fine. I think the game is a bit quieter than me, but that's probably better. Okay, we're in leeway because I was doing things to make Toma even stronger. I hope by leveling, I forgot that we had like talents. So on top of weapons, on top of this, we have talents. So yeah, all these things that he does. I forgot about all of this. So I was like looking for guys to beat up to get materials. So anyway, we're not gonna do that right now because we're just gonna do story. But yeah, you know, one day we will get back to the characters that we liked from Inazuma. I think like the only I keep doing the wrong one. The characters I like in Sumeru. The girls seem fine. All the girls seem fine. The boys are kind of weird. We have that fox boy, we have another dog boy, Sino, and then we have Alhaitham, and you already know how I feel about him. I don't know if I'm too harsh about it. I feel like I say I hate a lot of the characters in this game, and maybe that's not fair to say. But to be fair, I don't think there's a lot of likable characters in Genshin. At least when it comes to the men. I feel like every popular guy in this game, except for like Kaya, kind of sucks on some level. And also, like, nobody likes Toma. Like, a very small portion of people do. Because he's nice, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, we're gonna move on with the story, so I'm gonna shut up. So, we just found out God is baby.
Raman, we're here.
Everything's been arranged. Someone will bring the village keepers back to Aru village shortly.
Okay, so we, like, converted him, right? Because now he's a believer. And I'm not really sure what we're gonna do next.
I guess all I can say now is thanks for agreeing to help.
Ah, don't mention it. I think we can both agree you went to hell and back for it. But we share a common cause now. From here on out, we're allies.
Okay.
Where are the perpetrators?
I'll bring you to them. Follow me.
Hopefully it's not another trap.
So these are the people who kidnapped the village keepers.
Oh no, it's the scribe!
There's no need to yell. No one can help you now.
We've been all over the desert trying to find you!
That's right.
I'm gonna wait for him to walk.
General Mahamatra? No, no. Make it quick, please. Swift and painless.
Ugh, these guys suck.
Whoa. The moment they set eyes on Sino, they turn pale like they've seen a ghost.
You should have known that I would be coming for you.
Wait, we were just following orders. You know what I'm talking about, right? There's no way we could have done all this by ourselves.
No,
I'm sorry if you hear that. I don't know what's going on in my house.
I could do worse.
Please have mercy.
Start talking. Otherwise, I'll have to resort to other methods.
So, your superiors have kept you quite busy recently. Why? What are they trying to accomplish?
They, wanted to extract canned knowledge.
Don't play dumb. You know what I'm really asking. They extract divine canned knowledge. Then what?
I really don't know how to explain it.
Well, you better start talking or you'll be sorry.
You don't want to make things any more difficult for yourself, do ya?
Okay, that was really hard to pay attention to because there's literally hammering going on right now outside my room. I don't know what that's about, but hopefully you don't hear it on the stream. I couldn't really pay attention to what was happening. I'm just gonna ask him a question.
Be my guest.
Sages are trying to create a new god, aren't they?
Huh? That sure didn't sound like a fancy metaphor or anything. You're serious, aren't you?
How did you know?
There's no use hiding it now. Yes, you're right. The academia is working on an important and potentially world-changing project. They are creating a new god. A god that will belong to them and to the people of Sumeru.
Okay, good. I'm glad you didn't hear the hammering. I was like, that was all I was hearing. So loud. Poor Olive, she's here. She's so scared. Just watching me play Genshin to try and calm herself down. Okay, so they're creating a new god that will belong to them and to the people of Sumeru. Why?
It may seem as if Sumeru's academics are thriving, but ever since the death of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, scholarly breakthroughs have been few and far between.
God.
The withering of Irminsul has been getting worse recently. The sages have tried everything they could think of, but nothing's worked. I'm always hearing them say things like, if only Greater Lord Rukkhadevata was still with us.
Continue.
And then, someone from the Fatui showed up. They called him the Doctor. He brought a gnosis, and said he wanted to borrow the Academia's research facilities. The Doctor was previously expelled from the Academia. At first, the sages looked down at him in disdain. But when he said those words, everyone's expression changed. He asked them, "Do you wish to create a god?"
This is what the arrogant ignorance at the extreme end of academia looks like.
First, the Academia spent a long time constructing a divine vessel, which was based on an exquisite humanoid puppet. After that, they harvested dreams via the Sebzerus Festival Samsara, maximizing the Akasha's output. With the Doctor's help, and the Akasha now functioning at maximum efficiency, they were able to use it to extract the power from the Gnosis and convert it into a divine core. Next, they decided that their new god needed to possess divine wisdom. For that to happen, they needed a huge quantity of divine canned knowledge.
It adds up.
But how do you determine whether the knowledge extracted is of divine origin?
Call it an educated guess? The Academia has been trying to figure out the exact source of the Scholar's madness for centuries, but to no avail. Nobody can explain the cause of this phenomenon. Surely you can see what that implies, Scribe Al-Haytham. If it's knowledge no mortal can comprehend, then it must be something only gods are able to decipher. In other words, it's the source of the God of Wisdom's omniscience and omnipotence.
But the sage's end product won't be Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. It will be the Balladeer. That's such a stupid name for the guy, but...
You must have noticed by now, the academia doesn't care about who their god is. It's the ability to exercise control over knowledge and wisdom that matters. It is as if they are cursed with a desire for omniscience and omnipotence that burns in their blood. Some organisms demonstrate phototaxis, and thus orient their entire lives in respect to sources of light. For the sages, their only source of hope is the existence of a deity who embodies the acme of wisdom.
I was just thinking, do you remember how, like, my brother was like, do you want to have a job for writing a game? Could you imagine writing for, like, something like Genshin, and there's just so much writing for, like, things that aren't really important? I guess we get paid for it, doesn't matter, but I wonder how much you get paid for writing, like, some of these, like, side quests that just really go on and on and on.
This is but a form of phototaxis. For many scholars, the absence of a god of wisdom means stumbling in the darkness for the duration of their lives.
Then what does Lesser Lord Kusanali mean to you? Is she not a true god present in this world? If you already have a new god, why try to create another one?
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
From the beginning, the academia has never treated her as a god. When the academia first discovered Lesser Lord Kusanali, the newborn god of wisdom, the sages hoped that she would be as wise as Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. Upon evaluation...
That's true. I think if you get paid for writing word salad, me, an overwriter, it's probably a perfect job for me.
We found that at the time, she possessed no more intelligence than any ordinary human child. Sages never had a ruder awakening. This forced them to accept that Greater Lord Rukkhadevata had indeed passed away.
Yeah, it's really weird that they're all just like, she's dead, because she's a child.
Not to mention that Lesser Lord Kusanali's gnosis had been used to power the Akasha this entire time. By herself, she has neither an Archon's raw power, nor the spectacular insight expected of a god of wisdom. Slowly but surely, people began to forget about her existence.
So, this is the path the sages have chosen.
Even now, they still refuse to acknowledge Lesser Lord Kusanali. I never imagined a god could be subject to such cruelty.
All right, let's try to keep our cool. If everyone's in a bad mood, then let's change up our scenery.
Okay.
Raman, give me a few men to help us escort the village keepers back to the village. And these two scholars, they're coming too.
Sure, as you wish.
Right, we are going back to the village chief's house, but let's look for some treasures here first. I did a little bit more exploring when I was here. There's so much. This map is so big. I really hope the rest of the story doesn't mean we have to go all over here, because, like, I haven't even touched this area yet. It's so big. Please don't make me go into the sands. Anyway, yeah, so we are over here. Yeah, I kind of went all around this kind of area, so we're good on that. Oh God, can't get out of here. It would be fun to also write dialogue. I think like Janine also works for that, so she kind of helps even with like the voice actors a bit. I just wonder how much that pays. That's always the thing, right? How much do these things pay, especially with AI? But we don't have to get into all that right now. Imagine I could probably just like warp somewhere else. Whatever. This is too much work to look for something. was gonna say, if I fall, I'm just gonna feel like Larry every time I keep myself from falling down. Almost plunging to my death, but not. It's an inside reference for probably literally everybody else in the world. Alright, another long cutscene.
The village keepers you found have all been returned to their homes, and each one has a dedicated caregiver to look after them. The 2 new scholars are being kept under close supervision, too. Really great work, everyone.
I woke up thinking about it because it was so funny to me. Just, I'm gonna purposely make myself fall off this rock climbing cliff just so I can feel close to the experience of dying. I need to remember what he said exactly. It's hilarious.
The atmosphere.
Oh my god.
So heavy.
You dreamed about Larry. You have to tell me all about it, please. It's hard not to feel weighed down by what we just learned, even though I'm laughing. Despite everything Lesser Lord Kusanali has done for her people, the Academia has abandoned her in the sanctuary of Surasthana like a lost cause. Even though she's protected, I've never realized there's such a small and childlike god in the world.
Hey, say something. Stop spacing out.
Come on, is there nothing left to talk about? In that case, let's all get some water and try to think about something else.
Water.
Or I can go fetch some snacks.
Okay, like, literally none of us have anything to talk about here. Ugh, boring.
Oh, Paimon's so coming with you.
Do you have any plans, traveler?
Gods above, you're not talking about work, are you?
I want to share everything I know with all of you.
So you were still withholding some information?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I had my reasons, but now I know we're all in this together. Oh my god, let me read. Oh my god, I wish that was real. Please. He constantly sprayed perfume. Oh my god. That's hilarious. You're gonna have to draw that now. Oh wait, there's a bunch of stuff going on. It's gonna be too fast to read. Oh well.
Even though we lived through all of this firsthand, it still feels super surreal to hear you talk about it again.
I would love to get you life makeover merch. Hopefully they do the Road to Empress thing, or at least give you some stickers of Larry and Sean and Gerald. And Donut, hopefully. For anybody who doesn't know what we're talking about, look up life makeover. It's great. Especially look up life makeover on the channel Friends at the Table, and you'll get it.
What a whirlwind of a story. Felt like I was holding my breath the whole time.
It seems like there will be more issues to face in the days ahead than I'd anticipated.
Oh my god. Perfume spraying out of the belt buckle like Batman. Maybe it's a weapon.
Still, now's a good time to make our next move. Now that Ramon's joined us, we'll be an even stronger team.
Okay, so we're all allies now, I guess, fighting against the sages and the doctor.
It's time to make a plan.
Indeed. These events are a flagrant transgression of the rules in every sense. We cannot allow it to continue.
So, everyone, are we on the same page?
So, I feel like All Hate Them's whole deal is that he's just mad that the academia is corrupt, but not necessarily concerned about, like, helping the people who are hurt. He just cares about the integrity of the academia, which is not great. Oh my god. Oh my god, that's hilarious. Yeah. I'm gonna have to like go back to that story. This is so good. One of these days we'll have to like record one of our life makeover sessions. They're so good.
Crush the sages and rescue our god. That is our ultimate goal.
No matter what lies ahead, I will do my utmost.
Well, let's brainstorm a little more about what other resources we can draw on.
The next time we gather here, we must have a solid plan.
Yep, it'll work out for sure.
Alright, we're done with Act 4! Yay! Look at this loser
Don't
with his
rush.
book.
This is a big undertaking, and the planning and preparation for what lies ahead will no doubt take some time. Take it slowly. We need to make sure the plan is as effective as possible.
He's starting to read his book again. Hey, are you even listening?
Would you like me to lend you something to read?
No way. Your books aren't quite to Paimon's tastes.
I was joking. I know my books are far too difficult for you, and I have no intention of lending them out.
What a jerk.
Ugh, you're so annoying.
See, I'm Paimon. She gets me. Are they wearing the same outfit? Interesting. I still like Kaya's original outfit, but we went through so much work to get this outfit. He's wearing this until I finish this game. Forever. I worked hard for it.
Hello there. Is there anything?
Sometimes talking to people gets us things. It's the only reason I'm talking to this guy. At least you know the sandstorms here aren't as dangerous as in FF12. That's a game that sucks to go through the desert. Yeah.
The past few days have been some of the most challenging work I've ever taken on, and none of it'll earn me a single mora. I can't believe it.
Look on the bright side, Dia. Maybe we'll get a huge reward after this is all over.
You've got a point. Hey, what would you do if you woke up tomorrow with more money than you could ever spend?
I don't know.
Paimon will buy boatloads of tasty snacks.
That's it?
And maybe some tasty drinks as well?
How adorable. Well, here's to all our indulgent fantasies. If there's a chance they can come true, I'll give it my best shot. And here's hoping that everything we do from now on will change this world for the better.
Yay, we like Dia. Can we like take a picture of my boyfriend and my girlfriend? Together. Let me see. Needs a better pose. What's his thinking pose? Okay, well. Wait, I can get another pose for him? How? What is the Imaginarium Theater? I don't know what that is. Yeah, their color schemes match because they're both fire users. Oh, crap. Well, we'll save that one. Look at the camera. We can do portrait mode. Yeah, it's like been upgraded. Okay, let's I wish this wasn't here, but hold up. This is very important gameplay, sorry, buddy. Okay, so we can't look at the camera if he's thinking. wait, we were doing... That's crazy. Okay, well... The confident face? Oh my god. Good. I want to get like the fire between them. That's not a good one. That's not a good one either. Sure. An alpha meal. Yeah, they have like alpha pose for everybody. Let's see. Thea looks like she likes him. This isn't a good place to take pictures, I don't think, but... how do we go back? How do we go back? Oh no, I'm figuring this out. Maybe because we... Blur is killing me. How do we... No. Okay, finally. This is a disaster a little bit. But... Okay. I really don't like... I feel like it's really hard to find a good, photo mode for most games. Okay. Alright, sure. I kinda hate how Toma's face looks here. Oh, it's because I made him happy. Okay. Oh, shoot.
The past few days have been
Didn't mean to
none
do
of
that.
it'll learn me a single mora. I can't believe it.
Look on the bright side. Paimon will buy...
That's it? Well, here's hoping that everything...
Okay, let's try it again. Just one more, I promise. We're gonna move on after this. Oh god, everything. I like the... And when I zoomed in, it was like both of them. So it's cool. Space is still unfortunate, unfortunately, but you know what? It's fine. My attitude with Toma is kind of like when you're playing like pixel games and you just, you know, you just make the characters better looking in your head, because Genshin is just not, you know. I saw like fan art the other day. Unfortunately not fan art I was a fan of, but like they made the Traveler so big and muscular, you know, because it was a sexy fan art, and I was like, no.
You must let me know if there's anything I can do to help.
It's just crazy, like making this
Though
little
I
twink
cannot
boy
leave our village,
a big guy.
I can't help but feel stirred when I see the looks in your eyes. I've never felt as roused as this when fighting alone in the past. I suppose this must be the power of camaraderie.
Okay. And Sino, I guess.
In the past, I never imagined that even the gods could suffer from hardship. If we can find a way to change all of this, will this nation become a better place?
Right, I think we've talked to everybody we need to. Let's go. True. It's just so jarring when I see like, I'm like, who's that huge guy? And it's the Traveler. Because even then I'm like, is that like a buffed up Toma? And it's not, it's the Traveler. But yeah, I wish they looked a little better. It's fine. We've seen upgrades to Life Makeover, and I feel like the same thing would happen for Genshin. If they try to make the boys look better, quote, better. Okay, so we're almost to here. through the pre-dawn night. As agreed, you and the others gather in the village chief's house to hold a meeting. Okay, we have to wait till the next day. Wait, what? Why, Gerald? I'm haunted by skeletal Larry. Emaciated Larry. Where did Candace go? Hello, Candace. I'm gonna adjust my headset again, so we're gonna hear that clicking. I need a new headset, unfortunately. It's so sad. Maybe I need to put like some WD-40 on this. I don't know, it's so creaky. Oh, she's not even here. Oh, there she is, in the corner.
Candace, we're here! Has everyone arrived?
Everyone is already waiting inside.
Nobody was there.
What are we waiting for? Let's join them!
Please, wait a moment.
What's the matter?
Before attending the meeting, I hope you can promise me one thing.
What do you need?
Promise me that you won't commit to anything too reckless.
Oh my god, this is just like Life Makeover. Last
What
night.
do you think?
Okay, I won't risk my life. Doing something reckless. We won't pretend to die.
Okay.
Akasha pulses, the Kalpa flame rises. Okay, I muted myself because I was chewing oranges and nobody wants to hear that. This is just like YN. Great. Let's see. Oh my god. I thought this was... Yeah. Forgot there was like a whole cavern here. Well... We're gonna make it. Yeah, I'm so good at that now. Anyway, I saw a red thing here and I was like, wait, I need to do it. Yeah, here we go. Particles. Oh shit, okay. So this is one of the more common little games we have to do, little tasks. And they love their time limits.
What's the hurry?
Oh my god. Yay, we made it. That one was easy. There's some harder ones. This is such a like...
Fascinating.
If you have ADHD, this game is gonna be devilish at keeping you occupied. I get distracted by everything in this game. I don't have ADHD officially, but I'm pretty sure undiagnosed. But I'm like, wow, what's that? Wow, what's that? There's always something everywhere to do. That's why Genshin keeps making money and why they're still going, I guess. I was like on Throne like early this morning 'cause I update my Throne like every once in a while. I've gotten 11 gifts so far, which isn't bad. But I don't really look at what's on the website because they give you like a store on there if you want to buy anything. And anyway, this is all to say I was seeing like a bunch of Genshin merch, and obviously it's not related to anything I'm doing. 'Cause it's not connected to YouTube. But I just thought it was like, wow, people are really still buying Genshin merch. But you know what? Maybe I should once, you know, I don't get to play this game anymore. I still have my Kaiazine, which I treasure so much, even though I haven't read all the stories in it yet. But I'm glad I at least have that.
We already discussed things a bit.
Hey, where have you been? I've missed you two.
I've been playing games outside.
Are you ready?
We can start now.
Very well.
After some
You
discussion
sure
and
this is gonna work?
debates, I didn't finish reading that.
I gotta admit, it's bold. Color me impressed.
It's worth a try.
The point of discussion is to arrive at a solution. Let's cut the small talk and move to the next point.
You know, I kind of hate, sorry, I'm gonna keep interrupting. I kind of hate when you're like in a show or a game where you purposely don't get to see the planning for anything because it has to be a surprise for you later in the book or like the game. And this just happened with the last book I read, and I was like, such a lazy way to create tension. And anyway, it's fine. I would have just, you know what, it's fine, we skipped all the planning, but in a book it was kind of more frustrating because it's like, anyway, I won't go into that right now. It's a rant. But yeah, when you just skip the planning, oh, you don't know what the character is going to do. Wow, so tense. Sorry. I am a hater. I'm sorry. I'm very hater-coded.
You're making Paimon nervous.
I just trust that whatever plan we have is going to work fine. Hello? Oh no. I'm hoping we're just loading like a rendered cutscene.
You're finally done.
I have some other stuff to take care of. Catch you all later. Come on, don't give me that face. I know what you're going to say. I'll be careful.
That's what I wanted to hear. Take care.
Interesting.
Well, traveler, Paimon, judging from your expressions, the meeting must have been quite productive.
You can tell?
I don't know if you heard that crack, but that was my jaw. I've been creaking and crackling all morning. Well, I guess it's not morning anymore, but all day.
I'm not that good at scheming or strategy, but I can sense people's emotions. And based on your reaction, things must have gone quite well.
We'll make our move on the next Garba day.
Paimon's a little worried. Hopefully nothing will go wrong.
To be honest, I feel the same. But you're already some of the most capable people I know. So you have my trust.
We haven't only known her for like 2 days.
Candace gave us a compliment.
Yeah, I do need some delete 40 in my jaw.
Her deeds speak for themselves.
Candace, we stayed behind to tell you that, although you won't be coming with us, we'll be sure to remember your words.
I'm very glad to hear that. I've said the same thing to everyone here today as I said to you when you arrived. Your safety is the most important thing. Only when you're safe can the plan be successful. So please, take care.
Thank you, Candace. You're nice.
You're welcome. And thank you for taking my advice. Good luck with everything. I'll be here in the village praying for you. Stay safe, everyone. I'll be here.
Meet up with Al-Haytham. I hate that prompt. Alright, I'm gonna change up my party real quick. I really don't want to need Dendro, but we'll see how it goes.
With you all the way.
Like, this is my good party here. We're great. Let me just make sure. Whee! Oh, somebody's friendship points just went up. Who could it be? Oh, it's with Kaya. We're at max friendship with Kaya now. It's exciting. We got his little peacock thing. Sorry, it's a big moment. I think we've already gotten like all his dialogue, but hey, we are max friendship with Kaya. It's great. I think I could change it now. Let me see, how do I change it? Oh, name card, there we go. Pavo Oculus. Now you can marry him. This is just like Stardew Valley. Name card style. The pattern of peacock feathers resembles eyes that never shut. Can we really say that this Pavo Oculus is missing an eye? Yay! We're gonna use it. Because when else would we not use it? Alright, now we gotta go back to Alhaitham.
Picture frames in the sky.
I'm never gonna change that.
Sounds good. I'll go make some preparations.
Okay.
I'll hit them!
Have you finished saying your goodbyes?
Yeah! Also, Candace told everyone to be careful.
Yes, she did. But I think my point also bears repeating. Our plan is not child's play. We won't be able to achieve anything if we're simply careful. We must go beyond that and fully commit ourselves to it.
He doesn't care if we die. We know this already.
I hope this is clear to you.
Huh? Shouldn't you be saying something more cheerful to boost our morale right now?
Didn't we already do that during the meeting?
You can never have enough words of encouragement.
In that case, Candace can cuddle you to your heart's content while I continue to remind you of the seriousness of our situation. We all have our jobs to do, after all. It's like how some people can be put in charge of logistics while others will fight on the front lines.
Speaking of the front lines, you look anything like a soldier.
Of course. Compared to the mercenaries, I'm merely a feeble scholar.
Oh my god, you are not feeble. Feeble people don't have muscles like that.
But the advantage of not being a mercenary is that I get to stay in a safer place and offer my strategic insight. Just think about that mercenary who lost his mind. Mercenary groups are facing constant danger every single day.
Well, being a scholar is also a high-risk occupation, and you are a scholar.
I'm not like the rest of them.
Oh my
Even
god.
among members of the same species, some will exhibit far more potential than others.
I hate this guy. He's so... I'm an alpha male. Well, we'll see if Alhaitham cares about us ever. Ugh, gross.
This guy. Mama still remembers when those mercenaries in Port Ormos called you a lunatic.
All intellectuals are lunatics in the eyes of fools. I'll take that as a
I
compliment.
can't stand him. I'm sorry. I hate everything he says.
That reminds me. Do you remember the record we saw in the King Deshret ruins? It mentioned forbidden knowledge.
I remember.
You have a good memory. Forbidden knowledge has the power to drive people insane, but this fact has never been shared with the public. Even I, who has worked in the academia for some time, was never once informed of this. I think those mad scholars and mercenaries we encountered may have all fallen victim to the corrupting qualities of forbidden knowledge, but the academia has always held a different view. They've always believed that symptoms of madness are a side effect of human contact with divine knowledge as mere mortals. Come to think of it, perhaps the academia has also never understood the true nature of forbidden knowledge, and thus always approached the issue from the wrong direction. The Withering, Elazar, and the sandstorms. Don't you think what is happening right now across Sumeru is rather similar to the forbidden knowledge pollution that occurred in the desert thousands of years ago?
Another occurrence of forbidden knowledge pollution. It's global warming.
But Paimon thought that Irminsul's disease is what caused the withering in the sandstorms. At least, that's what Tainari told us. Wait a second. Could it be that?
Ah, you've connected the dots. The cause of Irminsul's illness may precisely be the pollution from forbidden knowledge.
But if that's the case, what should we do? This is huge!
We must tell Nahida about this as soon as possible.
Wait. Why do you think Lesser Lord Kusanali would have a solution to this situation?
She said the key to saving Irminsul is contained within the remaining consciousness of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata.
You mean it's related to the scene you saw when you passed out in the Avidia forest? That whole the world forget me thing?
In that case, it's imperative that we rescue Lesser Lord Kusanali. Only by working with her to save Irminsul can we completely resolve the problems Sumeru currently faces.
That's what we were doing.
To make sure we're still on track, I would like to check on the state of some of our preparatory work.
Where are we going?
To an Eremite base.
Okay. Through the pre-dawn night. Where are we going? Oh, back here. Back up the ladder.
Ah, they're here.
Huh? What are they doing here?
I gave them some technical work to do.
You know, now I regret when I was like, I wonder where I'll hate them is. We haven't seen him in a while. That was great. We hadn't seen him in a long time. Now we're just, the rest of this quest is just with him.
Ah, it's the scribe. And is that the traveler I see?
How's the work going?
Ah, yes! We have fixed the devices according to your instructions. One of them is already ready for use, while the others are still under repair.
We're gonna put these on?
Aren't those devices for can knowledge extraction? What are you doing with those?
Look here.
Huh? More can knowledge? Are you going to put more weird stuff into his head again?
What's that look on your face? Are you scared?
I don't trust having more things put in my head.
Paimon's a little scared, but very, very furious!
That's an interesting response. Anyway, we're not going to use this just yet. As I mentioned during the meeting, this knowledge capsule contains a decree I drew up in the past. The academia should also have their own copy. And according to the plan we just came up with, Traveler, I want you to record something into this capsule. Do you believe we can save Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Yes, I do.
Good. Conviction is the most important part of all of this. Now, please get ready and put on this device.
You want us to record our conviction into the knowledge capsule?
Yes.
Paimon is still really worried.
I understand, but trust me, Paimon, this is something we have to do. It's best if you can do as I say.
Okay.
Because, to achieve this impossible task, it sounds like you'll need to fool your own heart first. Although it may feel like a trick, self-encouragement may be the most important tool we have.
I've only ever heard someone say because in Wicked. It was great.
Paimon can see the point you're trying to make.
Imagine this.
Ah. God.
We have orchestrated our plan and successfully rescued Lesser Lord Kusanali. As a result, we have changed Sumeru's entire political landscape. Everything went without a hitch, and everyone recognizes and praises our achievements.
Sure, okay.
Now, open your eyes. Here.
What's this?
Read it out loud.
Some stirring words have been written on the note. Although you don't quite understand the purpose of this recording, you still follow
It's done.
his instructions. What a fascinating experience.
Is your head okay? Does anything hurt?
I'm fine.
It's just a recording. There should be no negative effects.
But what was the point of doing this? Paimon doesn't get it.
And that's perfectly fine. In any case, these capsules aren't meant to be used by you.
Huh? What do you mean?
Have you forgotten? Our plan needs to account for those who have long relied on the Akasha. You may find it hard to believe, but for those people, everything the Akasha transmits to them is nothing short of absolute truth. Imagine if you've been using a device like the Akasha since the day you were born, and this device has always supported you during times of need. After all that time, what do you think you'd become?
A fool? A machine?
I love how this is just basically a metaphor for AI. Yeah.
A slave to orders. And that's why rules are so important. In addition, those who understand the rules can delineate boundaries and identify gray areas.
But why would you need to identify the gray areas?
You could say that those kinds of ambiguous zones can be very interesting. One might even say they're advantageous in the right hands.
Things you're interested in are really out there. Are all Sumeru scholars like this?
Anyway, that's enough chit-chat. I'm going to take those two to work on some small projects. You can head to Caravan Rebot and start preparing for the next step.
Small projects?
We're going to tinker with the Akasha terminal and make a few modifications.
You know, I still don't know if I can trust him. But, whatever. I don't have a choice, really. Let's see. I'm gonna take a little bathroom break. I should be back, like, really quick. So, hang tight.
I didn't know you were such a slacker. Seems all the other knights already have their hands full.
Okay, we're back. Yeah. Alright, let's just get on with the story. See where this takes us. So quiet. This thing keeps clicking. Sorry, it's my headset. Okay.
I thought we agreed on a plan. How can you go back on your word?
The plan is too radical and carries a high risk for casualties. I've given it a lot of thought. And in the end, I still can't agree to it.
It's really funny that in this game, all the little guys have deep voices.
But it's still the best plan we have. As a former Matra, you of all people should be able to see the bigger picture and recognize the innate advantages of our plan.
Sorry, I'm like adjusting my headset again. Yeah, I think I'm definitely gonna try to put some WD-40 on this before the next one. So creaky. Oh my god.
I did. And that's how I saw the danger behind these so-called advantages. Hatham's plan is even more radical than I imagined.
Huh? Why are you guys arguing?
My friend, you're just in time. Why don't you help me persuade Sino? He's turned against our plan.
We agreed to work out a plan at the meeting. As mercenaries, you're familiar with the local environment, so you'll take care of the specifics. But then, you went to Alhaitham for suggestions.
Oh god.
Had I known Alhaitham would give you those kinds of suggestions, I would not have agreed to the plan.
Look, you already know that we're all on the same side here, don't you?
Mercenaries place a lot of importance on their bonds of friendship, but also will not hesitate to make sacrifices if they deem the situation to be sufficiently dire. I'm sorry, but as things stand, I can't accept your principles.
Seems you really do understand the ways of the desert.
Traveler, Paimon, this is also something you should know. Ramon's plan is to have me work with the Caravan Reebok guards in my capacity as a Matra. We will arrest the mercenaries and escort them into Sumeru City.
Wait, how can we work with the guards?
We can't get through that wall easily, remember? Caravan Reebok would never let so many unregistered members of the Eremites enter Sumeru City. My plan will clear us of any possible suspicion, and also let us enter the city as a big group. There is no better way.
I'm gonna do like a Trojan horse thing.
That also sounds like something Alhaitham told you. Am I right?
Oh god.
Doesn't Alhaitham know how dangerous this plan is?
Of course he does. He told me, there is no perfect plan, but this can get the job done.
He doesn't care if people die. How many times do we have to say this?
He also said that with the help of Sino and the Traveler, our chance of success would increase significantly. I never blindly trust anyone, and I've always had a good eye for people. I think he made a number of valid points. It's my own choice to trust you.
If I make the arrests alone, I can control myself and prevent you from getting hurt. But I can't guarantee that kind of discipline from the guards. To make the whole thing more convincing, you'll need to resist to some degree. Casualties are inevitable once push comes to shove. I'm okay with the deaths of enemies. But now that we're allies, I'm against the meaningless loss of our own.
I can't believe a Matra would actually care about us. I've lived a hard life, and I can say that people like you are hard to come by.
I've always treated my allies with honesty and respect. They have the right to know important things like this.
Now you're making this hard for me.
Hey, is there something we can do to help?
There is no other way. I don't know what I'm doing.
I knew you would say that.
We can help fight some some of the mercenaries, which should reduce the number of times you'll have to struggle directly with the guards. That should help at least a little bit.
We're gonna, like, just fight all the guards? Oh, we're not gonna really fight. I don't know about this plan. We should respect the determination of Raman and his comrades.
Sino, on behalf of my people, I thank you for your kindness. But this is a mission we cannot turn our backs on. We strongly value the lives of our friends, but the goal we are about to achieve is even more important. We have no fear of casualties, because we crave the spoils of victory.
Oh my God.
So please, lend us your support. We will show you the determination of us desert dwellers.
I'm just not sure this is worth dying over, but okay.
Well, now that you've put it that way, I can no longer refuse. But remember, you need to follow the plan and not do anything reckless. Candace made it very clear that we can only achieve our goals if we can ensure our safety. Since you and I both recognize the significance of this operation, there should be no more animosity between the followers of the Dendroarchon and those of King Deshret. Everyone's life is equally important.
Okay, you have a deal. Let's do this for our shared dream.
The guards should be stationed in the courtyard nearby. You can find them there. Guards!
General Mahamatra! To what do we owe the honor?
Keep your voice down. This is a secret operation. I'm going to arrest a large criminal gang near this location. According to the Academia's Guide and Regulations on Secret Operations, I have the right to ask for the cooperation of Caravan Rebot.
Ah, of course, of course. Mahamatra Sino's order is the Academia's order. Just let us know what you need. But who exactly are you planning to arrest, and how many people are you expecting? Depending on the scale of this operation, we may need to report it to our superiors.
They're a squad of Eremites whose number is comparable to Ain el Akhmar in Port Ormos. They're involved in the theft and resale of supplies from the Academia.
As many as Ain el Akhmar? This should definitely be classified as a joint operation.
Then I suggest that you report this to your superiors as soon as possible, and treat it as a top priority desert operation. I will need personnel.
Got it. Please wait a moment. I'll contact them immediately.
Okay. You look so commanding when you're working.
Because this is work.
You're much more friendly to us.
Because I trust you.
Paimon can't believe you're still in the mood to chat. This whole thing has Paimon scared stiff. Aren't you even a little worried? What if these guards already know that you have betrayed the Academia and are no longer their General Mahamatra? Even if that guard doesn't know, their superiors might, right?
We discussed this, remember?
The Caravan Rebot operation is of great importance. But don't worry, the guards there shouldn't know that Sino has stepped down.
How can you be so sure?
First, the other Matra still don't know why Sino has left, which proves that the Academia has been covering up the matter. Second, this is a crucial moment for the Academia's God creation plan. If something were to happen to the General Mahamatra, it's bound to attract a lot of unwanted attention. No matter how you look at it, they don't seem interested in sharing the news of Sino's departure.
A reasonable inference. I agree.
Which brings us to our next issue. I'm sure some of you have been wondering if the prediction function of the Akasha will affect our operation.
The Akasha is still in operation, so I must remain on high alert. Actually, considering the power of the Akasha, it's quite strange that it hasn't already tried to interfere with my actions.
I've given that a lot of thought. For now, I don't think you'll need to worry. If you remember, when you first came to Aru Village, all your actions and routes were predicted by the Akasha. It even gave that information to those who kidnapped the village keepers. But things like that never happened again after we met up with the Traveler.
That's true. But why?
Look at it from a different angle. Why do you think the Akasha will predict your actions?
Because my personal data has been entered into the Akasha.
This is the thing where, like, we didn't need this long of a flashback. If it's going to be a flashback, should have just handled this earlier.
That's true, but the key to this question is, how well can the Akasha make predictions about a person? Haven't you ever thought about it? Just how can it do this in the first place?
Because the Akasha controls the entirety of Sumeru.
The Academia firmly believes that all human actions can be explained through logic.
By sorting and analyzing entered data, the Akasha can derive behavioral logic and predict the actions of those who fit an existing logic model. However, at the risk of sounding like an advocate for fallacies, can everyone truly be considered logical at all times? Emotions are part of our behavioral logic. But can you guarantee that every experience of the same joy or pain would be equally intense? How can our feelings and opinions be predictable down to the letter in every single instance? Sino, in the past, you've always worked alone. In the absence of another person who could sway you or your thoughts, the Akasha could produce predictions that were similar to your real-life behavioral principles. Decisive and principled, you were used to solving problems alone. That's why the Akasha could figure you out. But now, you've joined a team. And I believe the Akasha hasn't yet figured out the full composition of it. Our thoughts and logic have intermingled and weaved themselves together to become a complicated, chaotic mess. Any one of us could potentially disagree with another. The Akasha lacks data on these interactions, and it's impossible for it to predict your actions in the future based on your decisions in the past. After all, there's probably a limit to just how much we can be modeled or controlled by data. So, in my opinion, we're probably safe for now.
Makes sense to me. I agree. The Akasha is not alive, and I don't think we can be completely controlled by something without a mind of its own.
Is that so? I guess there are things that even the Akasha cannot calculate. And people will not be forever trapped by the past.
I'm so glad that this is settled.
Next time, pay attention during our meetings.
Will do.
Just remember to stay vigilant.
Footsteps!
General Mahamatra, we were not expecting your presence here. I'm the security officer of the Great Red Sand District. My name is Luxembarbo.
Luxembarbo? Sorry, if that's a real name.
This is my assistant, the Traveler. He will be working with me.
Beep! Construct! Beep!
Oh my god, she's just like I in Life Makeover. It's great.
What a great honor to meet you. Your golden hair is as bright as the sun.
Oh.
And, is this the latest technology from the Academia?
Nice to meet you too.
Have you made a decision regarding the matter I mentioned to your subordinate?
It seems to be a dire situation, so of course you will have our full cooperation. To be perfectly honest, I've always longed to go on a mission with someone as well known as yourself.
There's no need for flattery.
Yes, sir.
Take your most elite platoon and follow me to the eastern side of the district. We will carry out the operation there.
Understood.
Map.
Hurry, bring the map.
The map.
In 2 days, We will engage Rahman's Eremites and capture all of them. Any questions about the time or location?
None at all, sir.
Good.
Yes, sir.
Maybe hanging around the General Mahamatra isn't so bad after all. Everyone's so respectful towards us.
Yeah, it does feel pretty good.
This is all due to the absolute authority of the Academia. And now, we're going to strike back against that massive pillar of power. Get ready. We will move out in 2 days.
God, okay. So much cutscene, we haven't even done a fight yet. Oh, hi Olive. Hi buddy. She just came to come and sit over on my knees. No! Oh god. Well, she just drank from my water cup, so now it's hers. Olive, you have your own water bowl in here. God. Cats. Well, now my water's gone, so I can't drink it anymore. Little lazy thing. You know, she likes to drink it out of my glasses because they're, you know, just perfect. She doesn't need to bend down.
Come on.
It's time for the operation. Let's go meet Sino in the desert.
God, I knew she was coming over to do something naughty. Okay, back in the desert. How many times are we gonna go back to the desert? Let's make sure. Damn it, I want to pick up the flowers.
Oh, yeah. Our helpers have arrived already. Let's hurry over.
Wait a moment. You're my assistant, remember? Being my assistant, you must stay with me. Now let's head over there.
It's General Mahamatra and his assistants.
We meet again.
You're here early.
It's to show how important we think the operation is. Since this is a big case for the Academia, we are...
I'm glad to hear your sense of resolve. Remember, they are our only leads
Sorry,
for the
I'm skipping
case.
through this.
If they die, we will be unable to continue the investigation.
I'm just waiting for the fight.
Understood.
Everyone! The Eremites are approaching from the west!
Make preparations and be ready for combat.
So do we have to actually fight them, but not kill them?
Halt!
Oh? What a warm welcome! What do you want? Judging from those shiny weapons in your hands, it seems like you're not interested in a deal.
Rahman, the Academia has caught wind of your smuggling and illicit sales. If you value your life, I advise you to surrender.
Who are you supposed to be? A Matra from the Academia? I can't believe you came all this way just to catch us.
I'm not here to talk.
Oh. Nobody's given me this much time of day since I became a mercenary. Brothers! For that slight, let's wash our blades with their blood. Let's show them we Eremites are not to be messed with.
Okay.
Freeze. As one with wind and cloud. Don't get too close.
Oh wait, I'm fighting the wrong guys. Oops. Sorry. Sorry, I wanted to kill the people I was with.
No turning back!
Dodge this! Oh, so sorry. Freeze! Fire it up! Here's backup!
It's over.
It's so easy.
We have subdued them. The operation is now over. All Aramite mercenaries and related personnel in the area have been arrested.
Ah, you pitiful Dendro Archon dogs! You'll regret this!
I'm afraid you'll regret it first.
King Deshret will curse you, and you will all!
Silence!
Oh,
Restrain them and take them back to Caravan Rebat. Count their numbers and send them to the Academia as instructed by the General Mahamatra.
Yes, sir!
The guards escort a furious-looking Raman and the others away.
Mahamatra Sino, I will now take my leave. If you need further assistance, please come to Caravan Rebat and ask for me.
Yeah, another half hour.
Understood. You are dismissed.
There they go.
Let's talk elsewhere.
You find a safe place for your potential eavesdroppers.
This part of the plan went really well.
Yes, things went perfectly.
That's fantastic! And that punch you gave Raman there sure looked convincing enough.
Once we're done here, I'll return to Caravan Rebat and oversee the group's transport. I promise. I'll get everyone into Sumeru City safely.
Yeah, you're the reason why everything went so well.
It's not the time to celebrate yet. I believe Dia should already be waiting for you. Go join up with her. She will need you to introduce her to Tainari.
Speaking of which, is it really okay for us not to share the full plan with Tainari? What if he'll feel miffed about it and refuse to work with us?
I have a very close relationship with Tainari. Given how well we know each other, I believe my message alone should be enough to bring him to our side. He knows I won't make jokes about things like this. If we need help, Tainari is the best option. Get ready for the next phase of the plan. Don't keep them waiting.
God, we've been going for an hour and a half already, basically. Almost. Oh wow, some fight.
Freeze! What's the hurt?
Quiver!
Things don't die easily. Well, at least this is exciting. But more exciting than my other fight. These little mushrooms.
Check this out!
Alright, so we have to meet up with Dia now. Let's see if there's any more flowers. Probably not.
Fire it up!
Alright, Dia. Back in Caravan Rebat. Caravan, right? It's Caravan! I keep saying Caravan. After I made fun of I'll hate them saying because. It's Caravan Rebat. Try to say it like an American.
Dia, we're here!
It's about time. Didn't you say our part of the plan is the most important of all? and here you come rolling in late. In the time it took you to get here, I already did 5 laps around the place, downed 7 drinks, and even did some clothes shopping.
Oh my god. I wish we were hanging out with her doing all that.
Sorry. We didn't mean to keep you waiting.
I just wanted to fix your attitude and rub it in a little. After all, you took your sweet time getting here, and we've got important stuff to take care of.
Sorry, the situation was a bit tricky.
I just like seeing that serious look on your face. Alright, I'll stop. All joking aside, I'm glad you're here. Let's get moving and take care of this as soon as possible.
But where should we start?
Our responsibility is to get a status update on the Fatui Harbinger known as the Doctor. We need to make sure he won't get in our way when we rescue Lesser Lord Kusanali. Dealing with an institution that controls all of Sumeru is already hard enough. If the Doctor were to crash the party, it would be next to impossible for us to achieve our goals.
Yeah, we sure don't want him showing up. Ooh, he really gives Paimon the creeps.
But, you know, we're eventually gonna have to fight him.
Right? Hearing his name just reminds me of those stuffy old geezers in the academia. I'd rather not have to deal with someone like that.
So what should we do?
According to the plan, we should first go to Pardis DI and ask for Forest Watcher Tainari. If all Hatham and Sino's sources are solid, then we can be sure that Tainari still has the Academia's trust. So, we'll find Tainari and convince him to get us the latest intel on the Doctor. Then, depending on what we learn, we'll make any necessary adjustments to our plan. The sages have placed spies everywhere on the other side of the wall. I'll follow you as a bodyguard.
I didn't expect you to become my bodyguard.
You should be honored. I don't offer my services to just anyone you know.
She can guard my body anytime. Sorry, but I've never had a chance to use that line.
Paimon thought mercenaries would do anything for Mora.
That's certainly true. But when multiple employers are vying for your services, you should always go with the best offer. Let's see. If I were to charge you a bill, I guess I can apply a discount.
How much more do you want? Paimon's not sure we can afford it.
How much do I want? Hey, how about paying me with a smile? What do you say?
That's fine.
I haven't seen you smiling much recently. If you ask me, someone like you must look lovely when they smile.
Oh.
Come on, give me a smile so that I can be less worried.
Oh, cute little smile. Thank you, Dia.
Looking good. I hope this pretty smile will become our lucky charm. There are many kinds of smiles.
Oh, she called it pretty.
But only a truly joyous one can bring blessings to others. Let's consider this smile a down payment for a future victory.
Yeah. You know what? I'll take that from Dia than anyone else.
Let's go. It's time to pay a visit to Pardis DI.
As by a god's side. Alright. Oh, shoot.
He's over there! Let's go say hi! Tainari!
Traveler, Paimon. And you are?
Long time no see.
Hey there.
This is our friend Dia. She's an Aramite mercenary.
A mercenary? You must have some big news for me.
Tainari, we want to ask you about something.
It's something really important. Please help us out.
Yeah, I don't like his design either.
All right. Then follow me. This place is better. We won't be disturbed by any passerby. Okay. What is this important thing you want to ask me?
Have you ever met the Doctor? I want to know where he is.
The Doctor.
He's that strange-looking Fatui Harbinger with a mask. Paimon thinks he has blue hair.
He's got blue hair and pronouns.
Yes, I know him. Actually, he left Paradis DI
God.
just a little while ago.
He left already?
Yeah, he came looking for me.
Can I ask what it was about? Sorry to ask you like this after having just met, but your answer is very important to us. For now, all we can share with you is that your friend Sino is working with us.
Sino, you say? I see. So that's why he hasn't been at the academia. Okay.
God,
I'll
Olive.
answer your questions and will assist you any way I
Climbing
can.
into my lap again.
You don't have to tell me everything that's happened.
Ow, Olive. Ow. Please get off me. Ow. Oh, Lord.
Sino's name really does work wonders. You're not even a little worried that we might have made it all up?
Despite having just met you, I can sense that you're the serious type. Between you, the Traveler, and Sino, none of you strike me as the type that would conspire to deceive me.
Oh my god. I don't think I've ever watched Diary of a Wimpy Kid. But, cool.
You don't need to tell me anything you don't want to. I'll also get straight to the point. The Harbinger you mentioned came to me because he wanted to take the scholar Hypatia away with him.
Hypatia? Why would he want her?
What is he after?
And what do you mean by take away? Is he planning to leave Sumeru?
Yes.
Oh,
he told me his
Hainer.
return to Snezhnaya is imminent.
Interesting. So you mean
Snezhnaya. You're leaving this place soon?
Indeed. Otherwise, we could have perhaps talked a little more. I was just about to set out when I remembered something important. To that end, I made a final trip to Paradis DI. Let me ask, have you been taking care of a scholar by the name of Hypatia?
Your sources are accurate. No doubt because you've recruited many informants. But you're right. Hypatia has indeed been receiving treatment from me.
Forgive me for asking, but how's the treatment coming along?
Given the way you're asking, I assume you have something to say.
Since you asked, I'll be frank. I would like to take Hypatia to Snezhnaya.
Oh, God.
It's incredibly difficult to transfer a patient. As a scholar yourself, shouldn't you at least be aware of this?
Yeah, Lee.
Oh? I can't believe your utter lack of faith in me, to the point of even questioning my general level of knowledge. How unbefitting.
Well, you're the only one who's ever made such a request.
I have my
Oh,
ways
he's got,
of
like,
keeping
a little...
her safe during the journey. In addition, I can also promise that under my care, Hypatia will receive the most advanced and effective treatment.
He's got a little, harness on his neck.
I will personally supervise her treatment and see to her recovery. Would that be agreeable to you?
Hypatia was born in Sumeru and remains a scholar of the academia. Her situation has not become dire enough to necessitate her transfer to another nation. Transporting her to Snezhnaya is risky, and the potential benefits are unknown. As the person currently responsible for her treatment, I cannot possibly sign off on this transfer. Your suggestion is rude and reckless.
Ooh.
I'll pass.
Okay. Surprised I didn't kill you right there.
I don't know much about the doctor, but after talking with him, I realized that just like many other scholars, he possesses an aura of arrogance that I've come to detest. It's not so much that he's looking down on others, but more that he's confident in himself and his abilities to a point of near insanity. I would never refer a patient to someone like him.
Do you think he'll just give up on her?
I prepared myself for a protracted battle of wits, and was really surprised to see him just give up on the topic. Still, his reaction really concerned me.
He's gonna feed you some soup in the middle of the night. It's gonna make you die. The other day my mom was talking to my sister about poisoning in the dramas she watches. And I was like, yeah. She was like, yeah, they give them soup and then they get poisoned. I forgot why she was talking about this, but yes, it's a very common in Chinese and K-dramas.
I see, I see. Of course, your opinion makes perfect sense. You're still young, but already quite stubborn. I must say, you are not like what I had expected. Under normal circumstances, I wouldn't just let you off the hook like this. But unfortunately, I'm in a hurry today. What with Her Most Noble Majesty, the Tsaritsa, calling for our return. Luckily, there is still some time left for me to take care of everything before I leave. It's just as the Academia said. You're a responsible and gifted scholar. Sadly, even with all of that, you're still lacking a bit of shrewdness. And that's also why people like you can never realize that sooner or later, everyone must pay the price for what they've learned.
That's not good.
Paimon can't help but feel like he's hinting at something unpleasant.
He asked a question, yet didn't care for my answer. Perhaps I'm nothing but a talking rock in his eyes.
Talking rock.
He never came off as malicious, but an utter lack of compassion permeated throughout our conversation. From his tone, I can sense that he's always looked down on others.
Can't believe he's actually leaving Sumeru.
I can barely believe it myself. But if that's true, the situation will be in our favor.
I don't think I missed any details. Frankly speaking, I don't want you to do anything too risky. Now that you know a little more, it should be easier for you to stay safe.
Thank you for sharing this information with us, Tonari.
Sorry we can't tell you everything. We appreciate that you helped us anyway. I won't forget your kindness.
It's okay. I have an obligation to do so. To be perfectly honest, all of this may have started because of me. Recently, my master wrote several letters to me, asking me to return to the Academia and assist him with his research.
Hasn't he already asked you several times before?
Yes, but there's something off about this most recent batch of letters. The handwriting and the tone are both familiar, but some details have been omitted. My master will occasionally leave a few dots on the back of the letter. 1 dot means that he wrote the letter on a sunny day, and 3 dots stand for a rainy day.
What is the purpose of that?
This has been a habit of his for many years, but I didn't find any dots in his recent letters. I believe something may have happened to him.
I get it. Since you are always at Gandharvaville, you would like me, someone already working at the Academia, to investigate this matter, right?
I'd like to ask you to do that for me, if you can keep yourself safe. Please withdraw immediately at the first hint of danger.
I can do that, but I have a feeling it won't be that simple. The Academia has been working on a big project. I'm not quite sure what it is, but your master might be involved with it. If the higher-ups really are hiding something, then it will be difficult to remove myself from the situation once the investigation starts. If the situation becomes critical, I'll leave the Academia. If you don't see me there for an extended period, that's your cue.
All right, we've got a plan. I'll stay at Gandharvaville to support you.
If that scenario comes to pass, you must be extra vigilant. And be wary of any messages or direct requests from the Academia.
I must say, I didn't expect a warning like this from the General Mahamatra.
All of us watching this very intently because I think she thinks they're cats. Cute.
Being loyal to the Academia doesn't mean blindly doing whatever the sages say. I know what I'm doing. On that note, aren't you also being quite distrustful of your alma mater?
The Academia, yes. But my master is a man of integrity. Even when I was a student, I was worried that he'd get in trouble for sticking to his beliefs. I suppose he's lucky to have lasted so long, but in the end, it's still caught up to him.
God damn, this was just a movie we watched today.
I see. So you noticed something was up with the Academia from the very beginning.
This may well be how Sino became involved in all of this. In which case, I must keep my promise and help you however I can. Also, if you run into Sino again, please help me pass on a message to him. Trust your own senses and experiences. I think this may be something he needs to hear right now.
Okay, we'll find a chance to tell him.
Thanks.
Right. Now let's go hunt down this Harbinger. Oh, by the way, which way did the doctor go when he left Pardis Di?
That way.
Gotcha. Thanks so much. We'll be on our way.
See you later. No, what happened? According to Tanari, the doctor is leaving Sumeru soon. I want to check if the doctor was actually telling the truth. Oh.
He also said that he'll take care of everything before he leaves. What did he mean by that? We need to be extra careful when dealing with a person like him. Just to be safe, let's chase him and see what we find.
Alright.
But we have no idea where he went. How can we start chasing him?
We'll do it the mercenary way. I'll find leads as we go. All you have to do is just follow me. That Harbinger may have tried to cover his trail, but he still left some traces.
Alright, hopefully...
he never even thought about concealing his whereabouts.
Okay,
Maybe
I need
that's just how arrogant he really is.
I'm sorry, but I need to stop here. I've had enough. But, you know, this means we have something good to look forward to next time I come back to Genshin. So thank you for joining me today, Bethany, and if anybody else watched this later, hope you enjoyed what was basically a movie. Alright, so yeah, next time we will be tracking down the doctor. And have a good weekend, everybody. I'm so tired. Well, bye.